Welcome back to Dig the Game. I am researching a hard drive right now, and I am getting very close to something. If you look in the upper corner here, I am at 3993 out of 4,000. And that is for Phase 4, which is the last phase, I believe, of the current game. And so I think after that, I won't have anything else to throw up the space elevator, so I thought, now we should definitely do a video and share the experience to, I believe it's the Employee of the Planet achievement. Don't think I showed this. I have built a Christmas town. So the inside here is all my manufacturing for the Christmas stuff. I'm making snowballs in here. I have my process to get the stars automated. So 36 made right now to join into the box that I currently have, which already has a bunch. So 100, 250. I need 400 to get the very last Christmas upgrade. So I will be working towards that. There's a couple of still manual processes here, like grabbing the bows out, the snow. Gotta take that out. I don't have anything to automate with the bows, but the snow I keep throwing into here to make more snowballs. I got a whole bunch of snowballs made already. Well, maybe I should grab them out. There we go. So store my snowballs, and then go over here and store my snow. Store the ribbons or bows. The Advent calendar, let's go take a look at that so I can show you what I've unlocked in that. I also want to show, while we're waiting for the last 6 to happen here, I want to show sort of how I've built my production base. So there's 9, 8 was down here, 7 right here, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 was right here, and 1 right here. And it is the 10th, so I got the 10th right here. And the 10th is what unlocked the star. So if I go over, well, I think I can show it, yeah. So this is what I got to unlock the Christmas tree upgrade 3. I unlocked the lights. Oh, so the next 2 tiers is the wreath. I built a couple of those, and the stars, which I'm making to get the last upgrade. And then the snowballs. And then this last one is Giant Ficsmas Tree Upgrade 4. I need the 500 stars for, which we're getting much closer to, but I'll show you what my Christmas area looks like. These are just 2 poles that I painted with the Ficsmas paint. So I have built this little room here, and I love it. I have snow coming down from up top on all 4 sides. I've got Christmas lights going all the way around. We've got the 2 snowmen. We have a whole bunch of candy canes put out. And if we go back here, you can see I'm no longer picking up Christmas packages. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of these trees, which all create the gift packages, which then run down here into this box, and then that's not full yet, but if you go downstairs you could see, oh, I built a little pedestal for the tree too. Hopefully everything still fits okay on it once I get the upgrade 4. Can't wait to see what that tree looks like. Finally started making these billboards. We've got the Dig the Game billboard over here. We got Christmas Town, and I gotta show off the showroom too while we're waiting for the last 4. But this and this bin, I believe, are full. Oh, that one's full. And so this very last one it's working off of. So I'm not hurting for the Christmas packages, so I'm not even bothering to pick them up anymore. But let's get into one of our little cars here. Oh, and I wanted to show off too, if you don't know that it does this, if I left click, same way I honk, put the little light up there and it's playing Jingle Bells. So this whole corner, I haven't needed anything for the factory, so it's just one big glass wall that encloses the factory floor. But if we go to the showroom, you see what I built here. It's a little thing to show off the trains. And then all the vehicles. So we've got the big truck, we've got the little tractor, we got the cyber wagon, which you get that by putting one of the tickets back into the Awesome Sync, and it'll unlock that. The Explorer, and then the factory cart. And then this is just full of fuel. I haven't really done much with these. They're cool. I've got an Explorer out in the desert that I use, but I sort of like being on foot and driving around. And the little factory cart here for base, because you'll see here now I have finished the main part of the base. We're just going to take a quick drive through. I've got most everything labeled, so above the doors it's going to tell you what each one of the rooms does. But I think I didn't get finished with all of them. And is there more on the other side? No. Okay, so this just connects right to the water. Then we got the nuclear power out there. I mean, I have plenty of power, so I really don't need to build any more, but that's where the edge of the pyramid is. So, I mean, I have room to expand like mad. And all my nuclear waste is being recycled into the Awesome Sync. So I have to take the light off and put it back on to play Jingle Bells, so you'll see me do that quite a bit. I think I still have to finish the corner out here. Careful not to drive off. All the oil pumps down there, and the edge of the pyramid over there. Okay, so I did finish the floor and the roof over here. Cool. So I just need to wall this in with glass over here, so I can just have a completely contained facility. Yeah, there's some rooms that I missed the doors on, mainly on this side. The only thing I wish I could have done a little differently is I have all the rooms butted up against each other over here, but on the other side of the factory floor, so this is like a big bus line coming in here. But on the other side, so here's my main storage area, but if I go to the other side, I made the rooms one less in each direction, so I can drive in between them, which makes it a little bit nicer, I think. But we have got to be getting close now. So I don't know, it sort of like reminds me of like a little city landscape. I think it's pretty cool. $4,000! We've made it! Alright, before I do that though, I do want to show off the last thing I built. So I have Christmas Town here with this big tower, but then I have sort of a similar room over here that I built the radio tower on. I do not know what the radio tower does yet, but it is cool to use to be able to show off like the layout of the factory. Gives you a good perspective view of it. Alright, so we're at the top of the radio tower. Okay, so over here is where I'm refining some of the uranium. So the uranium comes down, straight down through there, and then it gets refined into the fuel rods. So the fuel rods, they're flowing down here and down this path to the nuclear area. I could add a lot more nuclear reactors if I want, but then all the recycling, there's the particle accelerator, and then changes it into one thing and into another, and then from there this goes into the Awesome Sync. So I have no nuclear waste buildup. In fact, I wait on nuclear waste. There's a hyper tube that runs out there, so I don't have to walk into the hazard zone. I can throw on my hazard suit, But this is the edge of the factory over here. And then over here is the other part of the factory. So this is one giant factory. It's making all of the required parts. I've finally started getting everything nice and organized. All my conveyors are nice and even. I've removed a lot of the stuff that I did have over there. I still have the power plants over there. I still have, I believe my batteries are still being made there. And heat sinks. I think that's all I have still over there. And then all of the aluminum stuff. Because the aluminum factory, I mean, it's built pretty efficiently. I mean, I could do it probably better now that I've been building with these tactics. Most of these lines are straight. This one can get shifted over, but, I mean, everything else in it's organized very well. We have plastic and rubber manufacturing over here. Most everything is leading into the storage areas and then out of the storage areas to where they need to go. There are some things on the production floor, though, that just run directly to the next room. But all of these power generators here, my 3 doggos, and I don't think I showed this, but the doggos are decorated too. Check them out. They're like little reindeer. Anything good? Some sand ore. Okay. I always have to hit escape after that. I'm not sure why. More junk. Need power slugs. I don't think I need to really overclock anything. I just like having a lot of extras. Alright, so over here I have a whole bunch of silicon powder being made, although it's being made inside the factory too, but this is just to feed the aluminum lines. And so if you go over here, you can see, oh, the incoming lines too for my resources. I organized them much better instead of having this giant bus coming in. There's still a couple lines that could be cleaned up, but I mean, I just wanted the main factory to look nice. And for the most part, I think I've got it down pretty good. This is my aluminum manufacturing, all being fed by the aluminum plants over here. So this looks pretty good. It's not that messy. The pipes could be cleaned up a little, but I mean, really, this is efficient enough for me. It doesn't look that bad. It's fairly organized. I mean, I'm gonna have a little bit of spaghetti anyway, just because I have lines coming in from almost everywhere. And this is a gigantic pyramid, so I've got plenty of real estate to work with. But let's go finally do the last thing. Let's do what I've been waiting for this moment for so long. And I was gonna wait until I got the last Ficsmas tree upgrade and show that off, but I figured, you know what? I'm gonna want to show like where to find the other numbers on the advent calendar. So I might as well give it a little bit longer, get the stars built up, and then show what that last upgrade does. But it is time to finally launch the space elevator. I have not touched the space elevator in so long. I'm pretty excited. In fact, I haven't launched anything with the space elevator since I built the pyramid. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see it take off because it's above the pyramid. I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to reach it. Maybe I can configure it from the top. If I could launch it from the top, that'd be amazing. I don't know if I show off my drone port yet or not, but the drone port goes out to the desert over here. And that brings back heavy modular plates. It pretty much, I think that's all I'm doing with that. Right now I'm sending pipes to it and getting back heavy modular plates. This station right here is just for oil if I need it. I have not done anything with the oil there just because I've got plenty right now. Everything's running as needed. We have a couple of drop pods that I need to farm. This one needs high-speed connectors, this one needs black powder, and this one needs 2 crystal oscillators. There's some map that I haven't explored. I really haven't gone over here much, so that'll be my next probably adventure that I'm going to go through. But let's fly up to the top of this pyramid and see what happens, and we will fast forward. So as we get to the top of the pyramid, I guess before we launch the space elevator, I can sort of show off the vastness of this pyramid build. This took forever, and I don't think I've said it yet, I have not used any mods. This is without any mods. This was all building it by hand. I don't know, I feel like there's more, I feel like I earn it better when I put in the work and build it by hand. So this took weeks to build. That's the train line going to the desert resource area. This train line goes out to another resource area. I believe right now that's feeding me back a lot of like copper wire or just wire cable. That's what it is. It's making a couple other things like modular frames and reinforced plates. If I ever need extras, they're over there. This line goes to the oil refinery area that I haven't needed to use yet, but if I do, I will use freight cars to bring in just oil. And then this is the tracks that go back to the starting area, and this is where I spawned in, but I had built here in the regular version of the game, so I just came back here for experimental to build here. Now let's see if I can access this. This is another thing I will mention. I'm probably going to end up moving the space elevator, and the reason why is because I can't actually fill in this spot of the pyramid. There's like a no-go zone here, but look, I can do it. I can launch right from here. So we are going to seal the crate, and we're going to launch this thing right up close. Here we go. Whoa. Awesome. Is this still a no-go area? No, it's going to let me go through it? Oh, that's cool. Because the car is gone, I can actually move to this. Can I? Texture. Fix it roof. No! No! Uh-oh. Well, got it close. Let's see what it says now. Unavailable in early access. So that is it. That's all I can do with the space elevator. So, I mean, I could probably demolish it. Like, put up some rails or something to know, like, exactly where I had it positioned. Finish building the top part of the pyramid here and then build it back in. It might not let me though, so I'm sort of nervous about doing that. But did I get anything from doing that? We'll go to the hub, take a peek. Oh shoot, I have so much fuel. Our package fuel is automated, so. Anything in here? Nope. But I think there's something in here. Oh, I've gotten this statue, but I need to get these statues still. Ah, Employee of the Planet Cup. Yes, we're going to buy that. Oh, up here, this tab. Purchases. There we go. Haha. So I did not note which day it was that it put the thing on, but it was one of the days on the advent calendar gave me quantum computers. And the quantum computers are used for 2 of the drop pods, but I have not found those yet. But yeah, this was exciting to reveal. I'm very happy with the game, my factory that I've built. I think my obsession might die down a little bit now that I've been able to achieve what I did. I need to redo these pipes. I was testing out what the paint was. But all of the conveyors, all the production stuff runs underneath. There are some things under here that are still running that aren't connected to the main line of stuff, but I mean, for the most part, I mean, everything looks really great. Radio control units, I am making those, but I've got such an overflow of these that I think I'm good. And I've got a lot of parts here that are being made that were used for that last phase, that I'm acquiring a whole bunch that I could throw into the awesome sink. Slurp. And yeah, I'm happy. I'm really loving. I'm digging this game. I've really gotten addicted to it, but I think I'm going to be able to finally play some other games now. I will be coming back to this as they keep updating. This is the experimental build, but this is what's in update 5. It's got a ton of cool stuff that isn't in the regular version of the game. I've loved the Ficsmas event. And what I'll probably do is I'll try to write down the stuff that gets revealed in the advent calendar for the remaining days. And with that, this has been Dig the Game. I want to thank you very much for watching. And if I don't post, I'll be posting before Christmas, but I hope everyone has a happy and safe holiday and enjoy some great food and some great family time. And we will see you on the next Dig the Game. Take care, everybody.